And then if you make the note to repeat, it's going to keep ending. For example, if we have a sample with each a long word like asshole, welcome to your cock. That is one of the samples. I can retrigger the sample without having to retrigger the note, and without the retrigger function, and with a arpeggio, I want to simulate a holding note. I just delay a little bit the start point in order to make it smoother, and I made the decay longer. So the arpeggio is going to not fulfill the function of an arpeggio, but is going to fulfill the function of a repeating MIDI note that is going to allow a knob that is going to make advance on the length of the sample to make something that sounds like a trans-wave synthesis that you call travel across a sample forward and backward without having to triggering a new note. That it makes the Fismo so special, but it's something listen. And I can make a program a knob to advance manually, which is the first note, and I can keep dormant automated function that is going to send in the LFO to the start point, and it's going to be a free run LFO. So when the node is retriggering, the LFO is going to advance forward using a sine LFO. It is dormant, and I'm going to make it active. And something more interesting, I can separate the 4 samples into 4 velocity layers. And with a knob, I'm going to use the arpeggio to modulate, to control the velocity. So when I move the knob, it's going to travel across the 4 samples on the layers. So I can change samples just moving a knob.